Ona czuje we mnie pieniądz. Wystroiła się jak biją. Siadam w BT, daję dyla. Mam na piersi krokodyla. Na mej ręce roli błyszczy. Każda laska dziś zapisze. Do klubu wchodzę bez kolejki. Bramkarzom płacę cześć i dzięki. Przyjmuję pozę, parkiet skanuję.
She wore blue velvet, bluer than
Była do mnie, jestem Agnes. Forsa działa na nią jak magnes. Stawiam jej szota, ona go pije. Kopalnie zło.
They are more the people which have honorable aristocratic height. They are just
Pamiętam dobrze twe spojrzenie. Patrzyłeś w oczy me, jak nikt nie patrzy. Spełniałeś każde me marzenie. Pewnego dnia bez słowa zostawiłeś mnie. Lecz ciągle mam nadzieję, że zrozumiesz błąd na... Dlaczego, powiedz, tak już jest, że ja tak kocham, ty mnie nie. Dlaczego, powiedz, płyną łzy, w moim sercu jesteś, będziesz ty.
When you bypass the altar, you can see it on the right-hand side. And I have often had the case when there were lines and people were standing in line and then they walked there and then it was single file and they walked past it and they didn't.
Przychodzi, niech będą z wami wszystkimi.
Witam Was bardzo serdecznie, kochani siostry i bracia, na tej Eucharystii u Matki Najświętszej. Bardzo serdecznie witam drogich moich współbraci kapłanów. Razem celebrujemy tę Eucharystię. Bardzo serdecznie witam dzieci pierwszokomunijne wraz z rodzicami, wychowawcami, katechetami. Jeżeli mamy się uczyć troski o Pana Jezusa, o ten ogromny dar, jaki otrzymaliśmy w pierwszej Komunii Świętej, to przede wszystkim przyjeżdżamy tutaj do Maryi, która ma największą troskę o Jezusa i chce nas tego nauczyć. Bardzo serdecznie witam pielgrzymki zorganizowane. Bardzo serdecznie witam dzieci pierwszokomunijne.
think maybe I thought maybe the electricity is gone and this is why he cannot move, but it must be a different reason. And when we turn right, we will turn to the avenue, which used to be a river here before. Can you believe it? Walk or spend some time on these ships, which are not sailing anywhere. They are just cafes and restaurants. And we can still see the Babel Hill, the other side of it. Which is where we can see the defensive walls and the...
We are in one of the oldest working enterprises in Poland. It's hard to believe, but this mine has remained in the operation since 13th century.
Kobiety, wino, taniec, śpiew. Zasady proste w życiu mam.
In the mine, in the past, miners built such structures to support ceilings of cavities and to prevent chambers from collapsing. To build such supportive structures in the past,
Muzyka, przyjaźń, radość, śmiech. Życie łatwiejsze staje się. Przynieście dla mnie wina dzban. Potem ruszamy razem w tam. Będzie zabawa, będzie się działo. I znowu nocy będzie mało, będzie głośno, będzie radośnie. Znów przetańczymy razem całą noc. Będzie zabawa, będzie się działo. I znowu nocy będzie mało, będzie głośno. Bałkańskie rytmy, polska moc. Znów przetańczymy całą noc.
These things are all salt. Wood and salt.
Oh, really?
Every one of them, yes.
Huh. It's these things, huh?
Yes.
The chandeliers.
Chandeliers.
Uh-huh. That's really nice.
And the little nativity.
Znów przetańczymy razem całą noc. Będzie zabawa, będzie się działo. I znowu nocy będzie mało, będzie głośno, będzie radośnie. Znów przetańczymy razem całą noc.
There is a bridge in New York, and I think Brooklyn and 50s, named after there is Kościuszko, which we pronounce like Kosciuszko. Kosciuszko, yes. So he was a Polish fellow. You see the war engineer and this building quarter of the population Jewish. Warsaw, after New York, was the biggest Jewish city. And then there were many Jewish families living in the Städte, like
Funny. Helena Rubinstein was born here. In this house here in the middle. Weird. This is Schindler's List building.
Tak bardzo Ciebie dzisiaj pragnę. Chcę zostać z Tobą już na zawsze. I powiedz, że mnie bardzo kochasz. A gdy mnie nie ma, mocno szlochasz. Tak bardzo Ciebie dzisiaj. Jesteś jak narkotyk, który wciąga mnie. Dajesz mi wszystko to, co tylko mogę chcieć. Za każdym razem, gdy widzę Cię, czuję, że we mnie coś na maksa gotuje się. Gotuje cały się. Gotuje cały się. Gotuje cały się. Tak bardzo Ciebie dzisiaj pragnę. Chcę zostać z Tobą już na zawsze. I powiedz, że mnie bardzo kochasz. A gdy mnie nie ma, mocno szlochasz. Tak bardzo Ciebie dzisiaj.
we are in front of the main
I was waiting for the left side number 4, on the right side number 3, and on the 4, 5 was weighted
About the milk cans was a question. Why, when you have a cow, do you need them to deliver the milk? You don't need. What they do is, when they have a cow, they milk a cow, and then they take the milk they need. But it's usually more what the cow produces than what they need. And so what they don't need, that goes into that can, and that is being picked up and goes to the next dairy. Sometimes you see kind of little wooden sticks on the meadows. Those countries people don't know much about. Also in Europe, because it's a tiny little country and doesn't have bigger cities really. It's mountains mostly, mountains and forests. Entering the city limits or the village limits. And where there is a different speed limit, a lower speed limit than on the country road outside the village. Oh, now you should get ready for the border. Not that we expect anything to happen there, but if you want to notice it, because it's very recently, the Czechs and the Slovaks separated, and there is no more, because there is no more Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia's history is gone. There is now a Slovak Republic where we are now, and there is a Czech Republic where we will go at the end of this trip when we go to Prague. Prague is capital of Czech Republic. The capital of Slovak Republic is a distance from here, that's why we do not visit today, but from Vienna. That is Bratislava. And communism, the communist systems are always centralized systems. Because there is usually one guy at the top of the party who wants to control everything. And so there was no chance for a separation. And so they were stuck together. They made a big uprising, actually, not for that purpose only, but more so for more freedom. You see, the countries here in Europe did not just swallow communism. You can tell here, look at this town here. This is a different infrastructure, what we find here, than what we saw on the Polish sides. You can see whatever, housing estates, apartment buildings, blocks up on the hills in front of us. So, anyway, they wanted to get rid of communism in many countries. There were always uprisings, but these uprisings, they failed. All of them failed because of the Soviet Russian army. Because whenever people wanted to get more freedom, the Soviet Russian army came in and whoop and crushed down the uprising. The first was right afterwards, after communism came in East Germany, and then big national uprising in Hungary, 1956. Hungarian communist prime minister decided that they would opt out of communism. Imre Nagy was his name. He paid with his life. Villas also, they have a hierarchy and a tribal system. So they have, in fact, they have a king. There is a gypsy king, but it's a king without a land. And he lives in Romania, because Romania is one of the centers of those gypsies that...
Okay, now we're in Hungary.
On the left, that is a museum where they have always changing contemporary exhibitions. The one on the right, that is the like a national gallery, fine arts gallery, but that one is closed for restoration. They're just restoring the whole building. Street that in Budapest here is a famous street, lots of sites along it as well. You can just go normally. That is the Andrássy Street. Andrássy Street. Ah, look at the bike they have on the left. That is the beer bike. Look, they're drinking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did.
Really, it's set up in a way that they all have pedals. And they paddle, and one guy, he's steering the whole thing, and in the middle they have the bartender, and they're drinking beer. It's the beer bike. Whether the driver also drinks on the beer bike? Yes. That's the last time we see our boss. So, bye-bye. So, Csaba says he's coming back with a brand new coach, but the standard size, I think it has one row less in the back, it has the shape of an octagon, and the name is Octagon. Very creative, I know. No, but seriously, I'm purposely pointing it out because it's a good landmark here in this part of town, the Octagon Square. So the Andrássy Street that we are just leaving now as well. The opera is in that street, and it goes down then to the pedestrian area. However, we are turning into the Grand Boulevard. You'll notice there were some people that it's becoming busy always here, because this is all kind of shops and exchange offices and eating places and cafes.
Subway. Starbucks. McDonald's. Pizza Hut. Seems to be the classy side of town.
Egy kávé mellett kezdődött el minden. Nem szólítottalak volna, de te érezted, s megtörted a jeget, ittam minden szavad, mint az iskolában egy diáklány úgy, pont úgy. Megfogtál, elraboltál, vitáztunk, de te beleálltál, feltártál, eltaláltál, lelkem kapujához kulcsot találtál. Szerelmes lettem beléd, pont ezért.
But after that, Franz Joseph was crowned in 1867 in the church we are going to visit. And then he became the kingdom. And that was the beginning of the Austrian Empire, higher London.
Hogy minket lábunk sosem vihet egy közös út nyomán, úgy fáj. Boldog vagyok, miért gondoljak a rosszra? Csak néhány percet adj nekem, még mielőtt az eszem hajtana, a részem mi vált, hogy veszítsek el mindent. Hiába tudom rég, hogy a gyűrű súlya húzza. Elhittem és úgy tettem, mintha nem tudnám, hogy mit tettem. Eltakartam mindkét szemem, nem is akartam, hogy ez igaz legyen. Mégis valahogy belementem, pedig tudtam már, ez lesz a vesztem. Tudom, az én hibám, hogy a törött szárnyú szívem hozzád, mert azt hitte, hogy megváltást talált, épp ezért
Kathy at the Danube. It's nice. To my right here, I'm not filming them, but there's a 3-card Monty game going on. Some things don't change.
úgy fáj.
Oh, this is Hero Square or something.
What was the cruise we talked about?
My background is Russian. Yeah, my parents are. I've never been. I have
Bontalan az az élet, melyben társra várok, súlytalan. Nincs mi megzavar, ha nem vigyázok, nem gyötör, kín és vágy. Ez könnyű, de álmos világ. Hirtelen jön egy változás, és szívem már is védtelen. Nagy a félelem, hisz elvehetnéd mindenem, s ha ez vár rám, mi most vagyok, azt el nem dobnám. Dér voltam csak téli éjszakán, tőled ez a csepp ma óceán. Voltam én a föld, a szárnyalok, jobb az, aki általad vagyok. Ez bármit megér, végtelen. Ami bennem él, s ki így szeret, az nincs telen. Soha nem lehet, hisz elvihetnéd mi.
That's St. Patrick's Day.
Nearly 1.5 hours to come from the winter out here to the summer home. Now it would be more convenient for her. Now she could take the subway. Sit down here to the left and the underground running parallel to the street here. Traffic light stops us. We continue straight on. But here to the left, the little white building with the green roof, the underground stop of Schönbrunn. So the blue cube with the U on it, underground system. The yellow building, ladies and gentlemen, is already Schönbrunn Palace. So here the beginning of it, the side wings, leading up all the way to the main palace. And in the side wings was room for the stables, the horses, the carriages, the workshops, the servants' quarters, and the kitchens.
Wow, look at the size of that building.
Kitchens.
It's about 2 blocks long.
There was no kitchen in the main palace, safety reason fire. So all the 39 kitchens in the side wings around. So voila, to your left hand side now, ladies and gentlemen, the cozy little summer house of the Habsburg family. There we go. See, just the right size, not too big, not too small. Cozy, medium.
Very cozy.
And the yellow color was put on in the 19th century, so early 1800s. And they decided for yellow because the original color at the time of Maria Theresa was pink. A pink palace. So then they decided for yellow. It became quite famous, popular as Schönbrunn yellow or even imperial yellow. We have all over the world 500 Habsburg descendants. So they live all over the world. They are now all private people. So depending on their job, income, lifestyle. But of course the name Habsburg still rings a bell and they still have their connections. So now a little history walk brought us closer back into town. This is now District 5. Still driving through residential areas, all apartment houses around here. But in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I can show you the two most beautiful apartment houses of Vienna in Art Nouveau architecture. The architect of Art Nouveau in Vienna was Otto Wagner. And Otto Wagner was always going for the idea that something functional, so normal apartment houses for people, doesn't have to be necessarily ugly from the outside. The one with the flower tiles and the other one with the golden decorations in right above to the left over there. So no VIPs in there, normal apartment houses, but what you can do with the outside, yeah? So really pretty. 1898. And here to the left, this is the Nasch Market. So like a huge open-air supermarket. As today is the religious holiday, Sunday. So today it is closed, but normally here, so the Nasch Market. In District 4. We are just rolling along the Nasch Markets all the way down, and when we come to the entrance, so sometimes almost looks a little bit oriental. Just the Viennese in the beginning didn't like Art Nouveau. It was first of all a generation conflict. All of a sudden, all these young, crazy designers, painters with their new, strange ideas. But I also have to admit that the Viennese, in general, are rather cranky people. In the beginning, they don't like anything. They have to criticize everything. So start looking to the left, please. We are getting closer to the Secession. And that has a gorgeous golden globe on top of the roof, coming to your left now. But the Viennese nicknamed it into the golden cabbage head of Vienna. So close to the Nasch Market, the food market, looks like a golden cabbage head. Good enough. Then from Nasch Market, Secession Building, we are now going to cross Karlsplatz, Charles Square. And the name now has to do with the most beautiful Baroque church of Vienna, Charles Church. Coming then to your right-hand side, please. Here to the right now, Art Nouveau again. These two lovely pavilions designed by Otto Wagner. The first one here is a subway stop, Karlsplatz. The other one a little coffee house.
Yes.
And in between the church. To your left-hand side coming now, the Renz of Music, the home of the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra. In this red building is the Golden Concert Hall, and that's the one you can see every year, 1st of January on TV, when they broadcast the New Year's concert. 1st of January. On TV worldwide. So from Charles Square we're now getting on to Schwarzenberg Square. And the moment we can continue. Decided to modernize Vienna, so he gave the order to demolish this old useless city wall here, leveling up the grounds, and come up with this elegant imperial boulevard, Ringstraße. So that's where we are now on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ring. Today a one-way street, so when you see the blue-white arrow which says Einbahn, a one-way street. And the ring goes in form of a horseshoe around the first district. And then along this new ring boulevard, the most magnificent on top of the fountain, the Greek goddess of wisdom, Pallas Athene. And here the architect made a slight mistake. He should have put wisdom inside the house, not outside.
Somebody give me a pedal.
But if you believe in reincarnation, and people from the old days come here today, the auditorium, this is made old, like it used to be in the old days. The only modern aspect in here, when I go to the opera, I have my seat in a box. Probably like the idea, sitting under the chandelier over there, and knowing that 3 tons of crystal is hanging above you.
Oh, that's that lamp.
200 bulbs in there. And you never know if something happens, huh? So therefore I have my seat right in a box. So total capacity of the house, ladies and gentlemen, 2,200. We have 1,700.
Kilometers, 50 miles about. We slow down. Then comes the next building on the left, that kind of grey building. That was the Austrian checkpoint. Look at it. This one's for sale, by the way. Why not? There would be something exotic to buy a border checkpoint in Europe. Also this one in the front. Look, this one is nice and spacious. What about this one? You like this one? That was the Slovak checkpoint.
moc ťa nájsť. Poď skús to so mnou a chceš ma. Ak nie, no tak budem to chápať. Čo je viac ako poďme dúfať. Spolu môžeme aj ďalej zájsť. Tuliť sa, smútiť, smiať sa. Všetko za to dám. Práve na teba myslím. Kde bývaš, to si zistí. Práve ty so mnou vieš. Záhrad z teba mám. Bývaš, zvyká, ty sa nevoláš. Si blízko, viem to. Bývaš, my zrácam, ťa unikáš. Kde je to miesto? Bývaš, my ty sa nevoláš. Kde sa len skrývaš, bývaš, ma básniš, neodolám. Kde si už viem to.
Klub ticho je noc, presne tá, ktorá vdýchla ti moc ma nájsť. Stála si oproti mne mokrá, si tu správne, tak poď už čakám. Si moja až tak, že mám strach, príliš rýchlo našla si nás. Kam ide láska, to viem, aj ty v tom jasno máš.
Práve na teba myslím. Kde bývaš, to si zistí. Práve ty so mnou vieš to.
V tejto chvíli si to sám.
That's the former Slovak checkpoint. The line over there is for the restrooms, by the way. And you give a donation to get this? Anything I can... It's very old. Yeah, the houses have been there since many centuries, always the same. And then when they didn't have cars yet, they were built. The road was meant just for some carriages to go through there. And there we come now. Have a look to the front. The road's getting narrower. It's getting narrower. And narrower.
Whoa.
And this is not the one way. It's not the one way. The problem is that corner. And now... They're all laughing with a little fear in their eyes. And look here at this. Look here at this. Have a look. This is... Where is it? Look at the mirrors. Look at the mirrors. Let's see. This is a terribly long vehicle. Don't forget.
Which one the problem? The stone was so down, you know?
Ucicholi noc a tá.
Make it to the bathroom.
Ulic miasta, všetko za to dám. Práve na teba myslím.
Okay, we're leaving Austria now. This is all Austria. And we had a really nice time here. Yeah, we had a really nice time. There were all the usual amenities. Yeah, that's what it is, the Imperial Riding School.
Cây cây nhìn đâu, tao mày nhìn đâu.
Now we're in the Czech Republic, by the way.
Minorca Island. Minorca Island. Minoka Island. Minoka Island.
I won't take anything, so I will walk with also when I'm back. It's a little over 5 meters. It's allowed me. From this square, the closest thing to the left of the church, you see the little gap in the arch?
That's it.
Jsi mi jak stín, jak mlha nad ránem, tichým oceánem, co v pramen se promění. Jsi mi jak dým, co vzhůru stoupá, když vánek s ním houpá, tam vysoko nad zemí. Ztracená bloudím dál svým snem. Jsem ticho na strání, jsem vítr na plání. Ztracená bloudím dál svým snem. Snad duši mi vrátíš a cestu mi zkrátíš ven. Jsem jak žár, co všechno spálí. Jsem ozvěnou v dáli, co ty neslyšíš. Jsem jak den, co s nocí se střídá. Jsem černá i bílá, ve světě zatměný, ztracená bloudím dál svým snem. Jsem ticho na strání, jsem vítr na plání, ztracená bloudím dál svým snem. Snad duši mi vrátí